having an info tour talk today just to let people know about the issues that are happening in Iceland at the moment and try and encourage people to come to the action camp this summer.
Yeah, it's been the 4th year of the action camp, and there's been a lot of people from Scotland who've gone before, but because it's relatively near, it's a good spot where a lot of people could be mobilised to go and support and take action against the large dams.
And the main aim is to get heavy industry out of Iceland and also to create global links with other people who are facing the same struggles and create a global resistance to the aluminium industry and heavy industry.
And also mobilise with farmers and workers' movements in Iceland against the large dams as well and against the corporations who are profiteering from it. So both working with people in Iceland and people all over the world who are also facing heavy industry. Well, water projects are increasingly seen as like the tokenistic projects of legislative machinery, and a lot of the time all around the world large dams have been completely incompatible with ecological systems, and all you have to do is look at the situations of large dams in India, in China, in Iceland, and have seen the disastrous effects they have on the environment. Now, we're not anti-development, we're not saying that we shouldn't have water systems and irrigation systems, but if there's such big projects who are coming into a really ecological fragile place like Iceland, and which is benefiting a corporation which is then taking the benefits out of Iceland, leaving a unique wilderness like more like a shell, then something's got to be done. There aren't many wilderness places in the world. This is the last remaining wilderness place in Europe, and something's got to be done before we actually have nothing left.
And I think it's also about making a stand against profit coming before the environment and before people. These are massive companies, and it's not okay for them to just come into a country and completely fuck it up. And they're doing this all over the world, and I think this has to be resisted. It's really important.
Well, in Iceland and in all campaigns against large dams is the dismantling of the machinery, dismantling of large dams, dismantling of the systems which uphold it, and putting it in its place more sustainable engineering systems, more sustainable ecological systems which doesn't just benefit humans but actually supports the whole wider ecosystem.
And I think also generally changing people's mindset away from this idea of exploiting the environment for profit, and just changing the mindset and making people realise how important it is to protect unique ecosystems and to have these wildernesses for the sake of having them, and not to just exploit the planet for energy. We've got a website which is www.savingiceland.org, and we have an action camp, and we've had an action camp the last 3 summers, and there'll be one again this summer somewhere in Iceland, and you can find out more about that on the website.